Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, judges, teachers, and fellow friends. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Muhammad Quds bin Azmi from Sekolah Menengah Tahfiz Al-Quran Cedera, Jasin, Melaka. My school code is MFT 1003. To begin with, can I ask you a rather simple questions? Have you ever looked back at your childhood and laughed at the silly things you did? Or perhaps you have a memory so precious that you wish you could relive it? Well, today I'm really excited to share a book that does exactly that. When I Was a Kid by Bowie Chiming. This book is not just a plain, ordinary book with a single straightforward storyline, but there are many chapters embedded within it. This book also is more than a collection of a story. It is a window into the heart of a child and a reminder that our childhood experience are what shape who we are today. Bowie Chiming, the author, is a Malaysian artist and writer who became famous for his simple yet charming storytelling. When I Was a Kid is a graphic novel filled with humorous and honest reflections. Bowie invites us into his world, a world filled with laughter, curiosity, and the lessons learned while growing up. What do I like about this book? One thing I love most about this book is how relatable it is. Bowie talks about everyday experience that many of us have faced. For example, in one story, he shares about how he used to be terrified of the dark. Who here ever been afraid of the dark? I know I have. Boy's honest and humorous way of describing his fears remind us that we are not alone in our childhood worries. His stories are not just funny, they also carry a deeper lessons about family, friendship, and the joys as well as the struggles of growing up. Another memorable story from the book is about Bowie's relationship with his mother. Like many of us, Bowie grew up with a mother who was both loving and strict. He humorously describes how his mother would discipline him, but behind her sternness was a heart full of care and love. This reflects the universal truth that while our parents may seem tough at times, their actions are often out of love and a desire to see us grow into better people. One of my favorite chapters is Close My Eyes. In this chapter, Boyce recalls the struggle of staying awake while doing homework. He tries his best to focus, but as sleepiness takes over, his handwriting becomes wobbly and the letters start doubling themselves, something I can completely resonate with. We've all had those moments when we're so sleepy that words on the page seem to dance. And no matter how hard we try to fight it, our eyelids get heavy and heavier. The way Bowie captures this moment so humorously made me laugh so hard. It reminded me of those nights trying to finish my mathematics homework, no matter how hard I try to keep my eyes open, it always fails. And I feel miserable on the next day of school. Beyond the laughs, when I was a kid also highlights the importance of appreciating the small things in life. In a world where we are too busy to pause, voice stories remind us to cherish the simple moments, whether it is playing outside with friends, sharing a meal with family, or finding joy in everyday adventures. His writing takes us back to a time when life was simpler yet full of wonder. So, why did I choose this book? Because it speaks to all of us. Whether you are a student, a teacher, or a parent, we all have childhood memories that have shaped us. Boy stories remind us to celebrate those moments, to laugh at our mistakes, and to appreciate the people who guide us along the way. Oh man, my childhood memories suddenly flooded in full recap. Those were the days indeed. In just a conclusion, When I Was a Kid by Bowie Chiming is more than just a collection of childhood tales. It is a celebration of who we were and how our experience shaped who we are today. I encourage each of you guys to read this book not only to enjoy Boy's humorous and touching stories, but also to reflect on your own childhood journey. After all, we can have all the money in the world, but our memories are the only treasures that stay with us forever. Thank you.